Yes, people, welcome back to the podcast, the Pitch Perfect one, Man City 1, Man United 2. And people, where do I start? Where do I start? I know rival fans are going to be shameless and come out and talk about, oh, you're 12th, oh, you're 13th, oh, you've got 5 losses and blah, 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 rat, tat, tat. I don't care. Today, tonight, people, we're being shameless. We're being shameless. We're being shameless. Matt Hancock, wherever you are, come outside, bro. I just want to talk. I just want to talk. I just want to have a conversation. I just want to have a conversation. Lawrence, Larry, whatever they call you, whatever your name is, today your name is loser, bro. Hold that, bro. Hold that. And you see you, Larry, yeah? You're gonna get it on Tuesday. You're gonna get it for football talk on Tuesday. Today, I'm just gonna keep it strictly Man United, but all you Arsenal fans, rival fans that had been chatting, that had been saying the most, you're all getting it. You're all getting it. I don't care. 12, 13. I don't care what you all say. Today, I'm being shameless. I'm being shameless. I'm being shameless. Arsenal fans, you cannot chat shit. You couldn't beat Man City. You couldn't beat them at home. Make excuses about referees, about the red card, whatever. Wow. You know what? I'm not even gonna talk about it. Today, I'm just gonna focus on Man United. And people, yeah. You know what we're doing? We're calling this the Diallo Derby. You know, people, you know, those of you who've been watching me, you know how much I've been raving about Ahmad, how much I've been fighting, trying to see Ahmad get on this team. You know, Wakanda Messi, the Abidjan Iron Robin. Come on, talk to me nice, people. Talk to me nicely. Talk to me nicely. Put some respect on that boy's name. He's the truth. He's the star boy. He's him. He's who people think Marcus Rashford is. He's that guy, people. So I don't care about no Bukayo Saka, no Phil Foden, no Cole Palmer. I respect all of them, but today we're talking about our star boy. Our star boy. Like I said, the Abidjan Iron Robin, the Wakanda Messi. Put some respect, people. Put some respect. Too many people were trying to disrespect him. Trying to say Ilanga's better than him. Trying to say Garnacho's better than him. Trying to say Forsen is better than him. Come on, people. Put some respect. Put some respect. All those of you who are thinking that, hold it right now. Hold it. Today is the Amad Diallo Day, Amad Diallo Derby. Today is D-Day, Diallo Day. Come on. But now people, nonetheless, now talking about the game, I'll be honest with you people. I was happy with how we started. We started really well, I thought. We started the game really well, very strongly. Um, the Mason Mount injury early on in the game was a real shame. It was a real disappointment because he was decent in the game against um, Victoria Belzen. But yeah, so to see him get off really early, because the reason why Amarin had him on the team, I assume, was for the energy, for the legs, to be able to help defensively, to be able to be competent on the ball when we got the chance in the attack, for the counter attack, and what you call him, and all those kind of things. So to see him come off early, he might have probably tweaked the plan a little bit, changed the mentality in Amrim's head as to how we should approach the game, but we still stayed strong, we still stayed resolute. I felt like throughout the game, Man City looked. Dude, it's fair to say Man City are in a bad form. They're in a bad patch at the moment, but yeah, I think part of it is because we made them look like that. Part of it in this game, as how bad they were, was because we made them look like that. We were resolute defensively. Maguire, Delay, Martinez, all three of the whole back three defensively solid, solid. I cannot fault them at all. I was worried about Maguire prior to the game because of the recovery pace, having to deal with the Haaland, minute in, minute out. But he held his own in the air, dominant. Martinez and the league on the floor, dominant. Mazraoui and Diallo, dominant. So defensively, I was not worried. City had a few scares. I think scares is even a big word to use. There had a few here and there moments, but nothing crazy to scare Onana. Nothing crazy to scare me. Anyways, I wasn't on the edge of my seat at all game long. I felt so comfortable. I really did feel comfortable, people. Like, now, that being said, I'm not saying that we were playing exhilarating football. We were not unreal. Our performance was a standard 6 out of 10 throughout the game. We had periods, we had bursts where, we looked decent, where we had a little breaks here and there, but performance-wise, it was a very steady one. I'm not. I know we won. I know I said I'm going to be shameless, but on the realistic note, we weren't 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10 performance-wise. So, and then you go into halftime 0-0 at the Etihad against the champions. Even though, like I said, they're in a batch of form, they still got Haaland, still got De Bruyne, they still got Foden, they still got quality players. They got guys like Jack Grealish to come on and stuff like that. So you always have to be wary. You cannot be complacent. There's no room for complacency. So going to the second half, and they score. Oh no, sorry, they scored. They scored late. They scored late in the first half. Even my apologies. They scored late in the first half with a header from Diallo. Goal from nothing, from nothing. They play a short corner and they fumble it, and then De Bruyne just lashes it in and hopes for the best. It deflects off Ahmad, and then Vardiol straight in. Just all he needs to do is just guide it in. And 1-0, we're 1-0 down going to halftime. And I was really disappointed as the game went on longer, because I felt like City were there for the taking, and I felt like there were times where we should have been brave enough. There were times where we weren't brave enough, considering that City were there for the taking. Because whenever we were on the break, we looked threatening. We looked like we had an opportunity to score. We had an opportunity to threaten them. So it was really disappointing as the game went longer, and we weren't fighting to try get through City. We weren't fighting to try get into the box. We weren't working Ederson. I just was disappointed. If just for argument's sake, if we had lost this game, I would have been more disappointed because we didn't go out there and impose ourselves rather than the fact that we lost. Because City were there for the taking, people. They were there for the taking. Like, it's not often you say this about City. It's not often you come out, potentially losing to City and be disappointed, But I would have been disappointed had we lost. Not because of the scoreline, but because I know that we had a chance that we could have easily won that game. And, as the game went on, it looked like it was going that direction. City looked like they were not going to get the second goal. It looked like they were comfortable. They were happy to just keep it 1-0. They weren't trying to force too many men for the second goal. But we were getting breaks here and there, slightly, slowly and slowly. And then, the penalty, good anticipation by Ahmad. Matthias Nunes with a short pass, really poor pass, but you have to be there to anticipate it. Ahmad anticipated, even though he anticipated, it's still not a goal. It's still not an open goal chance because he's like towards the edge of the box. So and then you've got like about 2-3 City defenders tracking back. So he still needs to cut back in, try and find an option before it could even be a chance. But he, absolutely beautiful mentality, beautiful intelligence. He just shields the ball, sees that Matthias Nunes is coming, guides it, keeps it away from Matthias Nunes. And Nunes, I don't know what Nunes was doing. I think obviously he was just trying to make up for losing the ball as quickly as he could, and he just came and just swiped Ahmad away. Good intelligence, pure good IQ by Ahmad. I mean, people, you know how much I've been raving about this guy. You know how much I've been raving about him. So, and we won a penalty. You could tell people, you could tell the players appreciate him. The players know that he's him. As soon as we got the penalty, you see everyone coming up, hugging him, kissing him, and all that stuff. That being said, I was slightly worried because I thought that he had to come off because I saw the replay and the contact. Matthias Nunes had made contact with Ahmad's knee, so it could have easily been a different situation, and then we'd have been worried here. But Ahmad wins the penalty, very smart. Bruno scores. I mean, Bruno, when it comes to penalties, I saw the stat on Sky Sports. He's got 21 goals in 25 penalties attempted in the Premier League, which is crazy numbers. So Bruno at the spot, it was a no-brainer, But that being said, I still thought, a point is okay. I'm disappointed because like I said, I genuinely felt we had what it took to beat them. They were there for the taking. But you take a point, late on, you take a point away from home, And then before you know it, Lisandro Martinez with a swiping ball up to the top. I thought I thought he was just wasting possession. I was asking myself like, why is he doing it? And then before you know, it, I saw Ahmad make contact with the ball, and then you know, Ahmad made contact with the ball, gets past Ederson, slots it in. I thought Diallo could have probably got a bit more contact with the ball. I don't know. I probably need to look at the replay again. But look, Ahmad, wow, wow. That's why I call it the Ahmad Diallo derby. One goal, one assist, all in the space of 5 minutes. He won us the game. He won us the game. So, people, those of you who didn't believe, those of you who didn't invest your stocks, now is the time to invest your stocks. Now is the time to invest your stocks because the stocks have risen for this guy. The stocks have risen for this guy. So those of you who didn't invest, now is the time, people, because this guy is the truth. He is the truth. I was telling you, people, that I wanted to see him on the right hand side of the 10. I didn't want to see him at wing back, and this is the reason why. This is the reason why. Because he's so much of a threat. He's a threat going forward. He's a threat to opposition defenders. Even besides the goal, he was our best player. He was he was giving the City defense trouble. There were times where he lost the ball, where he could have made the pass quicker and stuff. But he was our best player. On the ball, competent, press resistant, doesn't lose the ball, shows the ball so well. For someone his size and his stature, you ask yourself like how he does what he does. But he's such people. I don't even wanna. I don't even want to talk about this guy too much because you already know how much I appreciate him. But like I said, I'm gonna be shameless. Cole Palmer, I don't care. Bukayo Saka, Phil Foden, I don't care. This guy is the truth, people. This guy is the truth. He's him. Wakanda Messi, Abidjan Iron Robert, he's the man. Today, that's the Amad Diallo derby, people. Thank you very much. I will see you back on Tuesday for Football Talk. Peace.